we are back with another episode for the Free PMS Ladies podcast show. Woo, 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 woo. Oh my
it's sometimes I want to join in. I want to do it, but the way she goes on, I'm just like, no.
It's too much. It's too
much. I can't. So I end up busting up laughing instead.
This is only the beginning.
Listen, that part is for the strong, okay?
She's committed, honestly.
For who?
Okay, so again, we are back with another episode. I'm your girl, Queen P.
I'm Snoop.
Somehow, I made it back for episode 4.
Boo.
I announced my retirement at the end of episode 3. But the people want me back.
They don't.
They don't.
That's not what you said. She lied to get me back. Okay, the Shade Queen again covering for Mad Nick. So I'm Mad Shade Queen again.
Okay, all right. And as usual, we're going to start with the first segment, which is Diary of a Single Chick. Okay, so yeah, my section. As everyone knows, I've been doing the whole online dating thing and reporting back to the podcast listeners to let you guys know how things have been going. So I joined Plenty of Fish back in April, and what I didn't say, because now we're a lot further than April, is I did meet somebody I connected with somebody after about a week of being on Plenty of Fish. I won't say the person's name. We connected quite well together, and we actually went on a couple of dates, and because we had actually been messaging and stuff way before we actually met, we actually connected really well. And the only issue that I had was that he didn't look exactly the way he looked on the pictures. He was about 4 stone heavier, and now if anybody knows me, that's a bit of a no-no, but,
It's a bit of a mathematical no-no.
Yeah. Yeah. But because we had connected so much, it was something I was willing to overlook, and he gave me this whole sob story about how he had an operation, blah. Anyway, but before then I was already hooked. So I said, look, we got on really well. He was saying all the right things. He was a really, really nice guy to me. We went on a couple of dates and whatnot, all going well, everything fine. Now, fast forward to be fair, last week, to be fair, a couple of weeks ago, he'd already started being a bit funny, not really, just being a bit distant. We'd gone from messaging each other every day, all day, throughout the day. And then he slowly started becoming distant. And I asked him if anything was wrong, and he just made some excuse. I always work, it's this, it's that. Then basically this time last week, he just went completely MIA, completely ghost on me. So, I just said, okay, don't worry about it, forget it. So the moral of the story is that it did sting a little bit because I really liked the guy. I was telling people about him. We were getting really close. He was telling me, hey, he wanted to be with me. We wanted to be official, blah, blah, blah. And, it seemed really, really nice. And especially where he wasn't, and I'm not trying to big myself up, in terms of looks, me and him were not on the same level. I'm sorry, I will say it.
He was much taller than you.
Shut up. Compared to him, I'm highly attractive. I would not normally go for somebody like him. Had I met him on the street, it would have been a complete no. But I decided to try something different and try
personality
and get
won you over,
innit? And it wasn't like he was ugly, but he wasn't what I would go for at all. And he would even say, he had said to me many times, "You're too hot for me. You're too hot for me. You're way hotter than me. But I thought, let me give him a chance. And he was really, really nice. It was like a breath of fresh air. He was very honest. Well, so I thought, he would tell me how much he liked me and stuff like that all the time, and it made me feel quite secure that I was able to hold his attention, that we were connecting and stuff. And then he just went ghost. And I mean, we can sit here and speculate as to what happened. Obviously, we don't know. It just got to a point where he just stopped even looking at my messages. You know how on WhatsApp you can see when someone's looked at it because it goes blue, ticks. We were supposed to go out on last week, Friday, And I messaged him, oh, what's going on? We still going out? Oh, babe, you know, I'm at work. I can't get out of work. You know, we'll go out on Monday. We can do whatever.
Another,
huh?
One excuse after
yeah.
another.
You know, we'll see each other on Monday. We can do whatever you like. Okay. After that day, I never heard from him again. He was just MIA, doing whatever it is that he wanted to do. And, you know, like I said, it did sting a little bit. So literally I texted him and I just said to him, listen, fine, I'll be out, you know, I'll leave you alone or whatnot, which is fine. I was like, but I want you to know, first and foremost, on WhatsApp, you've got a picture that looks nothing like you. Stop lying to people and take that picture down, fool. You know. And then I said, I just want you to know, you hurt my feelings, but the worst thing of it all was that you wasted my time. Don't waste my time. People have got, time is precious. If you're not interested, if you're not serious, then don't waste people's time. I would have been annoyed had he said to me, okay, I've met somebody else and I'm feeling them more than I'm feeling you. Fine. Do you know what I'm saying? Then totally fine. I'd be pissed, but I'd be thankful that he's at least told me something and not just go and ghost. So honestly, any guys listening to this, go and ghost, I just think a lot of guys do it and it's such a cowardly move that you can't speak to a little girl and just say, look, I'm not interested or whatever it is.
Especially when there's no commitment or nothing. We're just dating and testing the water, right?
Like we weren't even official. We were seeing each other and it was going well.
Yeah.
You know, but the way it was set up, I want to be with you, I want you to be my girl, blah, blah, blah. We spoke like we were in a relationship and I definitely felt like it was all going in the right direction. You know, it was going that way and it was good. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, it was like a breath of fresh air. It was really good, but he just ghosted me. And I've had guys who I've been in relationships with and it's not, you know, it's not really gone that great, but they haven't just ghosted me. Do you know what I mean? It's been a case of, well, you know, I've either said it or they've either said it or we've come together and we've both been like, it's not really working out, or we both kind of just don't really communicate that much with each other and it's a bit of a mutual thing. And that's fine, you know, but not just MIA kind of thing. And I just felt like, nah, I lowered my standard for you, bitch. Do you know what I mean? And that's not how you treat somebody. I wouldn't do that to somebody. I wouldn't just ignore them. And he even said to me once, I would never just go quiet on you. There you go. There's another lie. So look, the moral of the story is that, you know, whether you meet them online or in the street or whatever, that's not always going to be perfect. You know, a guy will do that to you online if he's met you online or if he's met you in the street. It makes no difference, you know. But as my cousin used to say to me, you only need to find one. So now this is just making me edge closer to the right one.
That's right.
So yeah. So, and the great thing is that I just jumped right back onto Plenty of Fish. It wasn't even a problem. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, boy, I'm already speaking to God knows how many other next men. So, do you know what I'm saying? So if he is listening, you know, good luck, goodbye, do whatever it is you're doing.
And Godspeed.
Yeah, but do not waste people's time because it's not nice. And I did say to him in that text, every girl after me is going to treat you like shit because of what you did with me. And that's, you know, you deserve what you get back because I've never treated anybody like that. But anyway, moving on. So anyway, I went right back onto Plenty of Fish and I met another guy. Literally, guys, the guy had the same name as the guy I just stopped seeing, had the same profession, and they both played guitar. And they both were not good looking. I just said, sorry, listen, I can't do this.
I can't do this again.
Yeah.
It sounds like an episode of Dates from Hell.
Exactly. I had to cut that shit off before I end up on that program. You get me?
Then there's me narrating on the show.
You get me? I just told him when I met this one, I met another one, had banter. He was like, oh, my name is XYZ, by the way. And I thought, huh? You know, and then when I looked at his details on Plenty of Fish, I saw he had the same profession. He was a chef. And I was like, oh, no.
Too close for comfort.
And then when he actually sent me another picture of himself, because I requested a picture, he had a guitar around his neck. And I was like, nope. The other one used to play guitar. Nope. I don't want, no. I don't know what kind of game you guys are playing. Nope. So he was like, okay. So guys, beyond that then, there was a day that I was out. And I'm not going to say exactly where because I don't want everyone to know my business. I was out and I was in my favorite place you know, guys, gourmet restaurant, KFC. Yep. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Right. So I was there visiting the Colonel, as I usually do.
Good.
And, you know, one guy that I'd not ever messaged on Plenty of Fish just messaged me. He went, hi, are you in said place, like said area? So let's just say for the sake of this, he said, are you in Enfield? Now, guys, I just was like, huh? Because I was in Enfield. So I was a bit
really
like,
Enfield,
you know. So then I went, no. I just told him, I said, no, I'm not there. No.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh. And I said, why? And he goes, because I just
right
thought I
behind
saw
you.
you. Oh, my God. So I was like, nope. And he's like, I just thought I saw you. And literally, I was looking around. I even looked at the guy behind the counter at KFC, like, is that you? You know, like, what is this? I really felt scared. And then I was like, nope, it's not me. I said, maybe you're stalking my twin. And he was like, oh, yeah, maybe. So I just, out of curiosity, guys, because I quickly snatched my chicken, quickly got out of the area, you know, walked around a bit because I thought, no, I'm not going straight to my home because I don't know who's following me. Just walked around a bit. Then I said to the guy, because I looked at his pictures and I looked around to see if there was anyone that looked like him.
Yeah. And
I couldn't see anyone. And then I said to him, okay, if it was me, what would you do? Would you approach me? He said, yes, I would approach you. And I went, you know, that is very creepy. And then he put, ha, 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 I knew it was you. Guys, I just deleted him and blocked him because I was like, the fact that you think it's okay to say that to a woman on her own is not okay. It's not okay because I don't know you. And it'd be different had we been speaking and communicating and, you know, we're on the website and you're looking at a picture all the time. So my face, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like ingrained in your head. And you go, look, I'm in Enfield quite a lot and I see someone that looks like you. Do you hang around there? That's different because I can go, oh, yeah, I'll make up something like, yeah, you know, like my spiritual advisor lives there. You know what I mean? I go and see her, you know, once a week. Fine. But you've never messaged me. You've never spoken to me. That means you must have been sitting there looking at, you know, getting drunk on my photo. Do you know what I mean? Watching me. It's creepy. So it scared the poop out of me. And I thought, oh, hell to the no. So literally I went back on Plenty of Fish because people can see my name and stuff. I took my name off. I took certain things off because I thought, no, the less, you know, I know my picture's there, but the less details people have got to go on about me, the better, because you never know who's watching. People, you need to be careful. Stay woke, as they say. So
is it possible he might have had a photographic memory? I know he's a creep. I'm just throwing
I
that
don't
in.
care. But even if he had, why message
because
me?
He's a creep, you know.
Is he really a creep, though?
This is a debate.
What do you mean?
Okay, right, fine. Right.
just
You're on a system. I'm on a dating system as well, yeah?
Yeah.
He might have checked your profile one time and thought, oh, she's really nice, kind of thing like that. Like you said, photographic memory. And they thought, ain't that the girl I saw in whatever? And then thought to just message you. So if he steps up to you and go, hi, how you doing? Not even telling you that, you know, I just saw you on that, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I think I saw you on Plenty of Fish, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? It depends on the approach. I wouldn't feel so freaked out, though.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Just like you said, that's why I said, had he been someone that was messaging, even if he saw me and then didn't message about it, but just had started messaging me like, oh, how you doing? And then we start building up a rapport. And then he said, oh, you know, sometimes I hang around XYZ. I'm sure I've seen someone that looks like you. I wouldn't be as freaked out. I'd be like, okay, but you've never messaged this person before. You've never, and it's just like, I've seen, you know, are you in da-da-da-da-da? The first thing I want to do is hit the ground.
Are you in?
Do you know what I mean?
Also internet, because back in the day, a guy sees a girl, hi, he steps up to her. Do you know what I mean? Just because he's got your profile there, does not mean that he still can't say.
I think he's a creep.
I know she's. Well, he probably is. It probably is with that ha business.
And let me tell you something.
But
I bet you sent him. I bet you sent him.
I probably did. But you know, if he came right, not like, oh yeah, you know, as you guys would say, thirsty, you know,
thirsty,
and you know, drooling over you like, yeah, baby, I know you're single, I know you're looking for someone, yeah, come. But if he came at a nice angle with it, hi, how you doing, you know, kind of thing like that, then yeah,
no,
yeah,
sorry,
you can still dismiss him, but it's not really
No,
that
I
bad,
thought
is
it was creepy. I'm sorry. No.
See, this internet
Sorry.
age, everyone hiding behind the phone. And let's do it behind the phone first. Yes. Go on.
Queen P,
Yes.
what would you have done if we'd come up to you and gone, is this you?
Let me tell you something. I would have punched him. I would have thrown my chicken. No. I can't throw
Throw your chicken. After paying your whatever for a 3-piece chicken, you ain't throwing it.
You know what? I would have thrown the chicken. Once he got started, I would have put my hand in his pocket, got his wallet, and gone and refreshed. And gonna bark him bucket. That's what I would have done. Had he come up to me, I'm being serious. Whatever I would have had in my hand, I would have thrown it on him. Yeah. I would have gone, you're a creep. I would have screamed out and said rape or something.
People.
Yeah, because I'm sorry. No. You're not doing that to me. That's creepy. Nope.
Watch your back, people.
She deleted.
Yep, block, delete. Leave me alone. Don't message me no more. Don't see me no more. I don't live in this area. Don't go around this area. Just no.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry. So that was super creepy. So anyway, I'm back out there. Like I said, guys, I'm back out there
She's
fishing.
got a bigger net. Bigger net.
Yep. I am out there looking. But the thing is, with this one, I've just decided, just taking like my knowledge and experience from the last one relationship. It was that I'm going to just take my time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take every day as it comes. I'm not going to be trying to make plans for X, Y, Z. I'm just going to take everything with a pinch of salt until I can be sure and secure within myself that I trust that person, that I know that person, and that this is really going somewhere. I'm taking it slow. Like the one thing I did with the other guy, which I'm so glad about, when we had our first date, he offered to walk me home. And I said, no. And he was like, what? And I said, because I don't know you.
Yeah,
you could be a killer. I said, and it's a good thing because he could just turn up at my doorstep at any time. So, I mean, we went for a date in my local area, in public and during the daytime, you know, but I never let him come to my home. And I think that was so now that I'm, you know, got my guard up, I've been listening to Dates from Hell, I've been listening to all sorts of things. Until you officially become my man, you cannot know my door number. You cannot know exactly where I live because I don't know what plans you got for me. So the moral of the story is, guys, people are crazy out there. Be careful. Keep your eyes open. And just because they tell you nice things, that doesn't mean that they're trustworthy and that you should believe it. You should. I'm not trying to say that every man's.
I gotta say, like, you know, like on your defense, it wasn't like she was gullible or anything like that. It was just she came with an open heart, with her honesty. Like, this is me. This is what I'm looking for. Are you on that level? You could have just said, nah, I'm not. Do you know what I mean, or whatever? But it's potentially. They were both. You guys were both speaking the same language. Yeah. Like, you know, and it was kind of good. It was going good. I must say, I commend you for getting back out there because that did burn. Do you know, even for us as friends experiencing it with you, that did burn because we were like, oh, it's such a shame because he seemed so. Why did he do that? And the question still. Why? Do you know, I'm still like, why? Because no argument, no beef, no. And my girl has got stank attitude, which I keep telling her, hold it back. And she held herself. Know, she did not portray herself. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was like, well, what the hell was his problem? And, you know, and I think we started to smell a bit of funk when it was just one excuse after another and after another. It was just like, come on now. Like, this is the crucial time when you guys really should be getting to know each other. Yeah. Should be really, really into the fact that, like you said, it's a breath of fresh air, someone else to, you know, talk to, meet up with, do something with. And he was just like one excuse after another. And it was just like, ooh. What's it? And even at that point, you're not even 100% committed. Yeah. Like, fellas, if you're not 100% committed, don't be scared to let her go. Like tell her the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? The thing is, when you start playing with emotions and getting them so proper invested in all these promises, like he kept lingering you on. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And you know, the worst thing that you expressed was that you would see that he's active on stuff. And it's like, okay, so are you holding on while you're fishing and trying to find something? That's not right. That's not fair because from your honest part, you would just focus on him. Yeah. Like, let's see how this goes. Do you know what I mean? Let me give my 100%. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, it's such a shame. But honestly, you rose up from that, and that was pretty good, babe. That was pretty good. And all this for your listeners. I don't know if I could have done that. Let it be said, Snoop is not that committed.
Yeah, well, you know, I am, and like I said, it's a shame. I was happy for a few months, which was good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was good.
nice.
It was different for me. It was it felt nice, you know. But really, when I now think about it, I'm like, if I turned up to places with that guy and his big belly, you know, people that I know, like I know my mum would have been like,
Just gave all you can eat.
My mum would have been like, I gave you these two. You see these two eyes you have in your head? I'm the one who gave them to you. If you don't want to use them, give them back. You know, so I mean, I think
no more fat shaming. This is a fat shaming.
look, at the end of the day, that I don't feel that it's fat shaming. No. I feel like people have preferences. That's
it was like you said, it was a different image that
Yeah,
he put out there.
exactly.
And from what you got, had it
Exactly.
been honest and this is how I am, you would know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
like,
it's false advertisement, babe. That's all
thank
it
you.
is.
He asked me, what is your turn off? And I said, a big pop belly.
There you go.
And that's exactly what
he
had.
delivered.
Yeah. That's what he had. At the end of the day, guys, I don't believe someone has to be them big muscle bound guys. I'm not even into those ones. You know,
But you're in your rights to have your preference.
yeah, exactly. Like, no disrespect. The way I came on the pictures is the way I came to him when hey, come on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's it. At the end of the day, people can go, oh, fat shaming, blah, blah, blah. It's not about fat shaming because I still went with him. It wasn't like I was looking to be in a relationship with him and I was willing to overlook that and still be, you know, and still, you know, like date him. So yeah, so my thing is, guys, don't ghost people. If you're not interested,
Just
explain.
say.
Yeah, even if you just explain and go, and then you blank the person from then on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you've done your explaining. They know the reason why. If they now want to keep coming with, oh, but what about this? But what about that? But then you don't have to respond. That's fair enough. You've given them your explanation, and now you be about your business. But don't literally up until the last day that we had communications, babes, you know, I want to be with you. You know, I like you. I'm just busy
Don't mess
right
with my
now.
head.
But yeah, babes, this I promise. You know, when I see you, I'm going to make it up to you. Blah, blah. Why are you saying all of that? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just dog shit. But anyway, you know, we move on and I'm in contact with, like I said, the net is out there. I'm in contact with some much better looking
in all types
guys.
of species.
Yeah. that is a good way to phrase it. All different types of species. I'm hoping by the time we come back to the next I'm hoping that the next time we record another episode of the podcast, there will be another, you know, strong contender that I'm able to talk about. But I've decided that I'm not literally, maybe the end of this month,
have a bit of guard
maybe early July, I'll go on a date with somebody. Right now, I just want to chat. I just want my own space. I don't want to, you know, jump back into, you know, I don't know about those girls who can date, you know, like, you know, so I'm just trying to just fishing, looking, you know, if I connect. Yeah, exactly. If I connect, do you know what I mean, with someone, I'm going to get my CSI team on the case, make sure to do a background check, you know, on this guy before I even start, you know, thinking about going to see him or whatever. Boy. So, yeah, so
this game is hard.
It is. It is. But yeah, that's that. So now that, that's the end of my segment. So now that Mad Nick is not here, we will be covering the TV show part of the podcast. And we will bring in our special guest soon to discuss Love Island.
Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. So this is Mad Nick's segment, which is TV show stuff. So before we get into, because we are going to cover Love Island. Before we get into Love Island, Dates from Hell Specialist, what other shows you been watching?
Well, I could talk about Dates from Hell, but I think we need a little
break.
We need a little break from, you know, the last two pipe bombs that are dropped.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of things that I've been taking interest in. Okay, there's two. Number one, I don't know. Well, anyone who knows me knows that I'm a massive wrestling fan. Love it.
yeah.
Love
Take
it.
me back.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, okay, yeah, watched it from, when I was a little girl, caught up in the 2000s, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now they even have their own reality shows and spin-offs of blah, 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 blah. So, okay, if anyone knows anything about wrestling now, the biggest star is a guy called John Cena.
Yeah.
And he is seeing one of their biggest female stars who can barely wrestle, called Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Both of them, between them, are very bad wrestlers.
Right.
But
Bad as in rubbish?
rubbish.
Okay, cool.
Rubbish. John Cena is not a good wrestler. He sells T-shirts and kids love him. If we talk about wrestling abilities, he's one of the worst.
Oh, dear.
Same for his girlfriend. She's just lucky because she looks good and she's got
The
plastic
twin.
tits.
Yeah.
That's it. So anyway, okay, I'm not gonna, plastic surgery shame someone in.
Okay.
Fake boobs. I don't hate you. Yeah. So they've had this reality show called Total Divas, which is about the female wrestlers and their lives, and that's had about 7 seasons, which I've watched on and off. So the whole thing. Nikki's she's the main person, and a lot of it is about her relationship with John Cena. And from the get-go, they've said, he said, I don't want to get married. I don't want to have kids.
Yeah,
I
everybody
know a
knows
little
that.
bit of this because
They've been
it blew
together-
up, didn't it?
Yeah. They've been together 6 years. He said, never going to get married, never going to have kids. That was the whole premise of their relationship. And she's always wanted to get
That's
married.
good.
always
Tell her
wanted
like
to
it
have
is.
kids. Yeah,
But she's always wanted
had it
kids
in her
and
mind
be married.
So
to change him.
Oh.
So they've been together for 6 years. And all of a sudden, last year, the biggest event in WWE is called WrestleMania. Held in the second week of April every year. And they won their match, and all of a sudden he proposes. But they speculated that if they win the match, they're going to propose. It was a setup, and I knew it was a setup. So I was the one person watching, not falling. If you could see my face, I was not impressed when I saw that last year.
Yeah.
So everyone people were like, how do you feel about them getting engaged? I was like, it was a setup. Anyway, so all of a sudden, a couple of weeks ago, you might have heard in social media or the news that
that's when I was like,
broke
who?
up. Exactly. So you said, who are these people? So you're not interested in wrestling, and all of a sudden you know that they split up. But so it was a big thing. They split up, and I was like, well, and I was actually quite happy about it because we all know that she's wanting kids. She can go off and find someone who can give her what she wants. He can find someone that doesn't want to have kids and doesn't want to get married. They can both be happy.
That's right.
Yeah.
But then the penny kind of dropped when I heard about a week later that they filmed their breakup on the spin-off of Total Divas called Total Bellows, which is about her and her twin sister and her husband who's a wrestler. And I was like, hold on, who films their breakup and puts it on national TV for the world to see?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just go do it off camera and then say, okay, we broke up?
Put a statement out. That's how we do.
That was when the penny dropped, and then since then, it's gone a bit further. That they've been together the whole time. Yeah. That they never broke up.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that they're back together. That's what I was saying that to say.
They split up 3 weeks ago before them, but their wedding was meant to be May the 3rd or something. They split up just before then. A couple of weeks ago, they're back together. And now there are rumours that they've been seen together during the breakup period. So there's speculation that they never broke up.
Of course.
And now that they're back
for the
together,
TV.
John is saying he wants kids. I think it's all been fake. The whole thing was a fake.
It smells like bullshit.
There we go. So I've just been so annoyed. I was like, so you've been feeding us all these lies.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Why would you come
For
up
your
with that
entertainment
nonsense? For
purpose.
entertainment.
Yeah.
For reaction. The money. It's the world we live in.
Exactly.
Snoop, executive producer of the show, is like,
Exactly.
and
why the showmans? They are the biggest female and male star. I'm not gonna say wrestlers because they both can't wrestle between them.
Yeah.
And you've fed us these lies for years. Why can't you just
You
say?
got cut this girl
Why
deep.
Why can't you just say we're together? We're just together, and if we get married, we get married. If we have kids, we have kids. Not this. No, I won't. Okay, now because he doesn't want to do, I'm willing to sacrifice myself. No, I'll change my mind, and now, because I want to get her back, I've changed my mind. Who lives like this?
Yeah.
wow.
Reality, Beba. Reality TV. It ain't real.
Yep, exactly. If them people can see her, she looks.
Honestly, she look burned.
Yep.
Honestly, if this girl could sue you for emotional damage, she will.
I know that there's a certain degree of the wrestling thing is not real, and I
course,
know that
yes.
I know that the reality show is not real, but I know that the relationship is real. But why go so deep as to lie about the premise? A lot of the wrestlers, are in relationships together,
Yeah.
get married, and have kids. A lot of them have, which is smart. They're the only people they see consistently, and you know there are a lot of then half of them aren't ugly, so they're gonna get with X, Y, and Z. But why lie? The ratings are gonna be there anyway.
Yeah,
because they have people like me who've been watching forever. So I just didn't see the need for all this
drama.
So they have a show called Total Bellas, which her and her sister are so dumb. I can't bear to watch like Queen P will tell you, it's like watching Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, they are dumb girls.
Wow.
They're pretty, but they are.
Thank God that they're attractive. Otherwise, I was like, oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bless.
Okay, so the next.
I'm frazzled. I need some relaxer or some coffee or something.
So next show.
Anyway, number 2. That's Total Bellas though. Okay, number 2. Listen. Okay, yesterday, Friday's my research night before 3 PMS.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to watch Dates from Hell, and I'm quite close with my nephew, and I let him watch a little bit of TV before the Love Islands and the Dates from Hell came on. So he was watching some TV, and then I just thought, let me just one of those ones where you just sit down and just watch what's on.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's this? And he was like, oh, it's a Netflix show called Nowhere Boys. Have you seen that?
No, never heard of it.
Or I was like, Nowhere Boys, what's this? So I think it was in like the second episode, but this went on for me to sit down and watch the next 10 episodes.
Wow, is that good?
Row. It's only like 25 minutes long, so we watched quite a few. So what I'll give you a brief synopsis. I'm not gonna spoil anything just in case. It was actually really interesting. It's an Australian show. Yeah. And what happens is four boys from like different social groups. So there's one's a emo boy, one's a Chinese nerd. Mm-hmm. There's a popular kid on the basketball team, and there's another popular kid, and he's one with a girlfriend. They're put together on a school trip in the like wilderness thing, and what happens is they get lost, and they get lost and have to spend the night in creepy woods. Right. But when they find their way back out the next day, but when they go home, no one knows who they are. They come when they come back, it's like their world is different. It's like none of their parents know who they are.
Oh my gosh!
It's like Narnia.
It's kind of like that. Their parents don't know who they are. Their siblings don't know who they are. They are not on the school register. It's like they've woken up and their existence has been wiped out. Yeah. So it's quite hard. Imagine you're trying to talk to your mum. Your mum's like, "Who are you?" It's like if they try to like touch their parents, something bad happens to them. Like I think that's like to the mum. Okay. One of the mums started sneezing, or they start feeling sick, or it's something. It's weird. So the whole point of the show is them trying to get back to
their real life.
Yeah, so it's kind of like they're falling into an alternate reality. Where they were never born. So so it's like one of their mums actually in this world didn't marry their dad, and their dad's something else. So
right. Don't spoil the whole thing.
So certain things about their life, about each their lives and their families, is a little bit different. So
these things that I need to catch up on.
Yeah,
guys, I don't watch TV as much as this.
It sounds like
it's
a good show, though.
Intriguing one. That's what I'm saying.
So they've got to find out how to survive. They've got no parents, no family, and they're 15. They're in year 10. So you can't really work. They've got no money, so they've got to think about basic things for survival and how they're going to get out of this world. And by the way, there's a demon coming after them.
Only to top it off. Yeah.
So I literally just watched 10 episodes, and literally when I go and see my nephew in a bit, we're going to jump on. I think there's 2 seasons worth. So I was literally from being annoyed, just wanted to watch Dates from Hell.
It sounds good. It sounds like it's got a big twist on like Stranger Things.
Yeah, because it's got the kids.
I'm not going to spoil it or reveal anymore. But every episode is actually really, really good. And it's like it's young people, innit? It's their minds are switching. Oh my God! But it could be this. But can we trust that person? Can we go to that person? And everything is how are we gonna get home?
Okay. Well,
what's it called again?
Nowhere Boys on Netflix.
Perfect. We'll be checking that out. Thank you. Next will be Love Island. Okay, we are back with a special guest.
Woo! It's not me.
Make sure when you do the edit, you put some canned laughter in there as well.
Please.
Some applause in there. Not that crap that just happened there.
Whatever.
Some romantic music. No, some saxophone and.
Yeah, love me sexy.
Please.
Let's go.
As the show Love Island came back for its, what is it? Is it 5th season?
I don't even know.
I think it's back for its 5th season. We decided we're going to cover it on the podcast, and we decided to bring in the reality TV show specialist, Victor Ebuwa. Let's clap, everybody. Woo!
I'd like to think there's more to my life than reality TV specialism. But okay, let's go with that for now.
Thanks for joining us.
Welcome. I had no choice in the matter.
Okay, so Love Island is back. And it's quite good. It's quite juicy. So we started off with, what is it? How many girls? Is it 5 girls? So we've got Kendall.
Yep.
We've got
Samira,
black
black
girl.
one.
Yeah. We've got Hayley, typical blonde
Scouse.
girl. Then we've got Danny, which is Danny Dyer's daughter.
Boy.
Then we've got
And
another that looks like Olivia from the last season.
Oh, Laura, Olivia's mum. She looks like.
Yeah.
Innit?
Wow.
She's 29.
Laura.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Hell have they been
She's
doing?
had a hard
to her?
life.
Yep. Is it just those 5 girls?
Some
Isn't
shea
it?
butter. You know
Is
what
it?
I mean? Some shea butter on it. Man. Yeah, those 5. Then there was Sophie, the new girl. Sophie.
Not just yet.
Oh,
no, we
right,
started off with the 5 with the 5 girls. Started with the 5 girls, and then the way they did it is the guys came in and picked what girls they wanted to couple up with.
And then the girls have to step forward. And
Yeah.
then,
If they like them, yeah.
And then the guys just
but
pick what they want anyway.
pick. Yep. So the original couples were Kendall and a guy called Niall, who's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Then we had Danny Dyer and a guy called Jack.
Yeah.
Then we had Hayley and Eyal, who is hot. Then we had Samira and Alex, who's a doctor.
Alex.
Yep. Or as Victor's called him, Dr. Strange.
Dr. Strange.
Not Dr. Love.
So Samira and Alex got together because basically no one wanted to step.
Laura and Thing as well.
Laura.
And who's that young boy? Mixed race.
Oh, sorry, Laura and
Wes.
Wes. Yep, sorry, my apologies.
He's an iron for his forehead, boy.
So he does. He's got one square head. So so they all coupled up,
in the wardrobe all his life.
and then they threw in a curveball and brought in one guy right at the end, really handsome guy called Adam.
Geordie,
Tall, dark, handsome, muscly. And he got the choice to pick any girl to couple with. So he decided to go steal Kendall from Niall. Yeah. So him and Kendall been, together, chatting, enjoying each other's company. But really, Kendall, I think, what was it? Kendall was engaged to someone that she'd been dating for 5 years. And then he got up one day and said he didn't want to be with her. And she came to the realization on the show that she's needing time to heal.
Yeah, because that's the place to find. That's the place you want to figure things out for yourself. Love Island.
Just ridiculous. She was crying a lot of the time. She's a nice enough girl, but she was, Adam was ready to go forward with her, and she was just like, she did. She kept pushing him away, and then what ended up happening is they threw another curveball in there, and they threw 2 new girls in there. I think one called Georgia and one called Rosie. Yeah. So Rosie immediately took a liking to Adam. Adam took a liking to her. And I guess where he's not getting the attention from Kendall, he's moved on to,
so.
which I agree.
Rightly
so. And what was it? I mean, Kendall kept kind of saying, "Oh, I know he's gonna want to go with her," and and that's not even her accent, but she's all talking, but he's trying to assure her, trying to say, "Look, I want to be with you." And she's like, well, I'm not going to, cuddle with you and kiss with you.
I'm just going to take things at me own pace. If you don't like it, you can go with one of the other girls.
Yeah. So, basically, he did that. She pied him off, as they say. How many times he was trying to kiss her and she weren't having it.
Even after they lipsed on their first date. After that, all of a sudden, it's like, what's going on? Man can't get no lips up.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Please. you know, so it was a little bit irritating. And I mean, and before they put the two new girls in, the way the original girls were behaving, you got Samira, the black one, who no one picked her, trying to long off Alex. I'm like, you're both in the same situation.
Exactly.
No one there wants you. You might as well stick together for the sake of the game until you both meet someone that you like. But she's all acting like, oh, I just don't fancy him. I just don't. I'm like,
fancy you either.
you know. So she just going on like fool. Then you've got Danny Dyer's daughter, who's a nice enough girl, but trying to act like she's not trying to promote herself through her dad's connections, which is exactly what she was trying to do, trying to act like, oh, I want to do acting, you know, I've been on the set most of my life and blah, blah, blah. Then the natural question is, well, who's your dad? Oh, I didn't even want to say this, but my dad's Danny Dyer. Just stop acting like an idiot, okay? So
he's not Al Pacino.
Get me.
I mean,
So she decides that she's not really feeling Jack that way because Jack, like an idiot, it was brought out that Jack has cheated on every single one of his girlfriends, and that put her off. Wow. Yeah. Then you've got Hailey, Dumbo Hailey, who's with very deep EL and hot EL, and she really, like I said, I don't know how this girl, how the girl even tops up an oyster, because she seems so thick and so dense, like. You know, he's
saying the other day, what's Brexit?
Yeah. What about the trees? She said something about the trees. I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know.
She just dumb as thick as anyway. So she basically tells EL she doesn't have a connection with him. You know, she wants to long him off as well, to the point where her and Danny start having a conversation about swapping men. The only one that seems to be happy is Laura with
but Laura was looking to she's with young boy Wes. Laura's 29. And she looks like you got to iron her before she goes out. Like, old, right? And then there's Wes, who's 20. And it just seems like a 20-year-old, just gassed. He's always gassed about stuff. And she was looking to long Wes off when Adam came in.
Yep, because he was her type.
Yeah, he's my type. Everyone's type. Do you know, it's all that type chat.
Yeah.
Right? Adam was her type. She's basically making it known to Adam that she's on it, right? And then Adam chose Kendall, right?
Yep.
So then the next day they had this task where there was all this stuff about their past was in it. And Wes must have said something about how, or it came out that Wes allegedly spent £1,000 on a first date. I don't believe it, if I'm honest. But still, ever since then,
she's been on him.
She's
white
on
on rice.
Like, wow, yeah, Wes. I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Fix up. You know, you were looking to long man off. Like,
for Adam. Yeah.
And then Adam's not on it. So now, and then Wes you think Wes has got strong peas. So now you think man's peas is strong. Right? Now you're on it. You know what I mean? Come on, darling.
Go girl.
I see you, man.
Anyway. So that's where they are. So you've got
gold digger.
You've got Kendall still kind of giving Adam the cold shoulder. And then obviously when the new girls come in, all the original girls, I don't know what kind of fire it lit up their ass. They're all acting salty. Yeah. You got the black one who no one likes, Samira, sitting there acting like, oh, I'm feeling jealous now. Jealous about what? None of them want you, fool. Yeah. You know, and sitting there going, oh, look, one of the girls says she's a dancer, but I'm a dancer. So?
You're the only dancer in the world.
Is that Victor's a dancer?
Useless girl.
You know, all of us are dancers, please. Do you know what I'm saying?
And then she tried to say, I think, what did she say? Samira said that during the task. Yeah, she once dated Chris Pine. Chris Pine, who's, you know, Captain Kirk in the new Star Wars films. And he's Captain Steve Rogers. Or no, not Steve Rogers. That's Captain America. Trevor Trevor, whatever. That's it, Steve Trevor in the Wonder Woman film.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, so you can get Chris Pine to move you, but you can't get none of these whatless youths. None of these whatless youths are on you, but big millionaire Chris Pine. Shut up.
I would have said, darling, prove it.
You're lying. Exactly. You're lying.
So yeah, I mean, that's basically the crux of it. I mean, then you had the last episode yesterday where the guy, they're recoupling. Yeah. So obviously the girls are bricking it. Alex, the doctor, chooses Samira, which, you know, they just saved each other basically. Then you had that idiot Hailey who was telling EL to go away, but then when she knew recoupling was going on, oh, you know, maybe I should give you a chance, you know. I haven't get to know you like I've got to know everybody else. So he stupidly goes and picks her like a fool when he should have picked somebody else.
Waste, man.
You know, Wes goes for Laura because those two have been getting on. Niall, who I really, really like, he's made a connection with the new girl Georgia, and they're together now. And then now you got Adam, who's at the end, and he's got the chance to pick either. Sorry, Jack and Danny get together, but then you're stuck with Adam and the new girl Rosie and Kendall, and one of them's gonna go home. Whoever he doesn't pick is gonna go home. And he picks Rosie, and Kendall ends up going home, which I think was the right decision.
She needs to be at home. Because trust me, it's long if you're Adam. Her legs are gonna be together longer than the Bee Gees.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you, like, it's just long. It's just, you're on Love Island.
Yeah.
No one's actually looking for love on Love Island. It's a game show. You catch a joke. You lips a few chicks. Some people get pied off. You get to feel good about yourself by destroying someone else's ego. That's what you sign up for. Not to go through the kind of stuff that you go through at home, like, my ex dumped me after 5. Now we all know why her ex dumped her after 5 years. He probably thought, you know what? I don't need this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I don't need this. Like, waking up every day, this chick's got some issue with something or she's insecure about something. Look, love, I want to check next gal. You know what I mean? So it's done. Pack your bags. You know what I mean? That's it.
I've got a question because I've been dipping in and out of this Love Island. I haven't got, I know bits of what you said, but now I know the whole of the stuff. Thank you. The doctor.
Oh God.
What's his name?
Alex.
Doctor
Strange.
Dr. Alex. What is he a doctor of? Is he?
He's an ER doctor.
A&E.
I was going to say doctor of thugonomics because
Definitely not that.
What has a doctor have business being on Love Island?
Doctors need love too.
I know they do, but
do you know what it is?
The show's full of idiots. He's clearly well educated, and
what it is that when he's in A&E, all the doctors usually look raggedy and I've been A&E before. They don't look any man, but he gets a lot of attention.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
He's not bad looking.
Yeah,
he's not Love
He's
Island.
not. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He's any man on Love Island. Like I'm telling you now, I could get more things than him. The state I'm in. On Love Island. Easy, because I at least speech to things. Him, he's on there with his, I
save lives.
But he's getting, I'm talking about this guy's getting knocked
back.
Sometimes it's been hard to watch, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
I'm like, bruv, you should go back,
I feel like going on there to couple with him, but I have a feeling I'll even go, forget it.
I mean, even yesterday's episode, only time I saw
I think
him,
I'm sure I heard you say, where's Dr. Alex? Is he still there?
Is he on a call or something? Or maybe he's in the kitchen making more pies for the new chicks to come and custard pie him off with next week.
But I know that they've got some new people, 2 guys and a girl coming.
Yeah.
So
I'm telling you,
him, this EL guy and Doctor Strange, as you said,
They're
need to
in
be
danger.
on. They need to be on this new girl.
Well, Doctor Strange is going next week. End of.
I don't think he's going next week. I think him and Samira are gonna couple up again.
Unless
I do. I don't reckon she's gonna get a chance to couple up with the others.
You know what
so let's make some predictions. Let's make some predictions for the next episode. I'm predicting that that maybe Hailey, just like Hailey, is gonna go and couple off with one of the new guys. And I think Samira's going to attempt.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't think she's going to get the opportunity. I honestly think that one of the new girls coming in is going to probably end up with one of the other new guys coming in as well and probably pie off Niall. That's what I think, because I don't think she's as on it with him as he is as on her. That's what I think.
I just think this new mixed race dude who's coming in, he just looks like about 25 mixed race dudes. I know. And he's going to come in and take everyone's things from them if he feels like it.
Well,
he seems like he's got that kind of, like he's from London. That's a start in itself.
A bit about him.
And he's going to come in and just check for everyone. He don't care who. Just like if it was me, I'll just to be honest with all the guys. I'm not trying to cause no drama, but we've all seen Love Island. I've got to chat to everyone, and I'm going to chat to whoever the hell I want to chat to when I want to chat to them. If they're not on it, fine, your girl's safe. But even then, it's up to me who I pick. So I might just pick the thing because you're getting on my nerves. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? So I think this mixed race you is going to come in there and take a few chicks from man. Include, like what you said, Hailey and Samira are going to be on them.
Yeah.
Samira's been on almost every dude subconsciously. Anyone but Alex. She thought she had options at the start.
Yeah.
Then it got nuts for her when nobody was on it. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, maybe I should have stepped forward for Niall. Maybe I should have stepped forward for this guy. Maybe I should have. Look, you're with Alex now. Just accept your situation.
I really think we'd really like them to put in like a posh, maybe another doctor for Doctor Strange.
But even then, there's too many dudes who have got a bit about.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying a bit about them because these guys are all wash anyway. To me, like. But like even Adam, he's just good looking and tall.
Yep.
He's got when he opens his mouth, there's something strange about how his mouth moves when he talks. It's all like, I don't know. It's all a bit serial killerish, right? But he ain't really got nothing apart from being good looking going on. Niall's really bubbly, but he seems like he will get on my nerves eventually. Like
I love him.
Very needy as well. EL's just my G. He's
I love EL.
But the movie pulled yesterday
was ridiculous. Shouldn't have picked
Haley
because he saved Haley.
I'd have run his life if I was there. Yo, come over here, man. Come here. So what was that about, Rude Boy? You know what I mean? Mad or something? You know what I mean? I'd have gunned him. And then there's not really any dudes in there who are on fire. Who you're like, you know what? This guy's not playing around. So I don't know, but Alex, I know for a fact, is not just like Kendall was not cut out for the show. She was just good looking, but as soon as she opens her mouth, she didn't even have to open her mouth. You could see in her eyes that there was always something going on in her head. Alex is not cut out for the show. As soon as you put a guy in there who's prepared to talk about something or bust joke, banter, whatever, he's out. He's blown out of the water. If that person's not even don't have to be good looking, he just gets blown out of the water by their personality. So I don't know what it's going to take, but he needs to find that spark that somehow convinced him that he was the guy to go on Love Island and ride that. Because if he carries on the vein he's carrying on, he's going home next week. I don't think IL will go home because he's just too good looking. Someone's going to be on him. The more girls you put in there, all of the girls have all said, they all kind of like him.
I like him. I think he's very good looking.
He's a good looking guy. And he's not like the others. He's a bit. Yeah. He's got a little bit of substance to him. But yeah, Dr. Alex, he's done.
That's what you think. That's your prediction that he's going because the girls are picking next. The next episode.
He's going
on. He's going on. So overall, what are you giving the show out of 10 right now?
I don't think it's as good as last year's show.
Really?
Already, last year's show had a lot better. The cast was better in terms of just how, not stupid, but up for a laugh they were, how ruthless they were prepared to be as well.
Right.
People were ruthless.
That was one with Muggy Mike was on,
Muggy Mike.
Got it.
Like, people were ruthless last year. Like, you could just be chilling. You're cool. Like, we're cool together. And then a new dude comes in and you're having a chat with your dude straight away. Listen, I don't like this about it. Everything was all rosy, you know. The amount of people who got just turfed. When the new dude came in, Chris came in, Chris and Olivia. When he came in, bare people were turfing their dudes, right? Muggy Mike comes in with his blue eyes, you know what I mean? And everyone was just, all the chicks were losing their mind over it. So, couple people were lip-syncing things when they had chicks in they even done it something with another villa with other chicks. And people were lip-syncing other chicks over there, but then going back to their chick. Yeah, it was real. It was real last year. So this one, but it's got potential.
Yeah, it's simmering.
Percolating.
Yeah. Cool.
Percolating. Percolating.
Well, we are going to be reviewing Love Island every week until it stops. What is it on for? Like 2 months? It's on for 2 months. So anyone who's got any opinions or wants us to talk about specific things to do with the show, let us know.
Yeah, I want to know why is everyone's bum so flat on that show?
Maybe they should put you on.
Some terrible bums on there. I'll be Beyonce on that. Jesus Christ! I wouldn't even blame the guys having to look at them bums. People bending up. I mean, some number of times I've been, God's sake, when someone's bent over.
Extended back, yeah?
Extended straight from back to hamstring. That's it. Nothing in the middle. Back then hamstring.
Okay, well, we're going to finish with that. Thank you very much, Victor. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thanks.
Yeah, the reality show specialist.
3 hour wait in there.
Perfect.
Hey.
Good.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, so for the final section, it's for Snoop. Hot Pepper Snoop.
I'm back. It's nice to be back.
Yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
Hot pepper
said Snoop.
Thank you for looking after my segment last time. Should I say?
Yay.
So
Me or
what's
you?
been going
I don't know.
on? Well, I've been on and off on the whole celebrity world because I've been off kind of thing. But what's obviously triggered my phone or my alerts is the whole Drake having a baby.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Secret baby.
Yeah. So the beef between Drake and Pusha T. Now I remember Pusha T.
So do
a
I.
lot of people don't, but I loved his
Yeah.
songs back in the day, kind of thing like that. And I remember him to the point where when he resurfaced,
Yeah.
I was like, I know you. You know what I mean? And I know your
Yeah.
tracks and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was in a
Yeah.
group. It was with his twin brother called the Clips.
Yes.
I'm with you.
I
Yeah.
loved
I know
it.
that.
So obviously he's dished some dirt about Drake that some of us were sleeping on because it didn't feel, because when I heard it I was like, yeah, wasn't there a rumor going on that he slept with some porn star and she
Yeah.
said she's pregnant, but it
Yeah.
got squashed and quiet.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
one
you're
picked
right,
up or
you're right.
radared it again. So obviously Pusha T is like, yo, I know your secret. You know, and obviously it's come out that it is true. Drake was actually gonna drop it and let everybody
really?
know that
Yeah.
in his next album, I think he was gonna announce that
Yeah.
he has got a child and stuff like that. So, and I was thinking to myself, you know, is Drake within his rights to keep that, you know, private? Because in this day and age where everybody wants to know your beef,
Business.
because you know it's the social media area.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know you shit it. You just went to shit. I want to know about it. What color? I want to. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, but can a man not have something to himself? Can people nowadays not have something to themselves? Do they really owe their fans to you know?
Yeah,
And even
everything.
journalists who, you know, like TMZ and stuff, like, who are constantly snooping and snooping. You know, can I not have something to myself? And I was just
No.
like, and I felt for him, you know, kind of thing. And I was like, at the end of the day, he was going to bring it out because a child, you can't hide a child forever.
Yeah, of
Do you know what I mean?
course.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I guess he knew that he's going to, but, you know, as everybody's made the biggest joke, you know, you went and banged a porn star and you didn't strap. What the hell were you
Fool.
thinking? And obviously she's been linked with other celebrities as well, but that's
She's looking for a
neither the
come up.
point. Yeah, sort of thing like that. And, you know, the lady, well, so far she's been offered a lot of money to tell her story, but she hasn't come out and said anything negative against Drake or anything like that.
Child support.
But I find another thing funny that I find about it is that now people are saying the beef is over. So people are saying, yeah, okay, even Pusha T is like, my beef with Drake is over, you know, as in like, yeah, it's done, you know, kind of thing like that. Because I think when he first brought out his track, Drake responded quite quickly.
Yeah.
It's like, were you sitting there waiting for him to drop? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he responded quite quickly, and then obviously Pusha had a little bit of time and retaliated again, kind of thing like that. But Drake has not said anything, although rumors are going around that he does have a diss track for him, but you know, hasn't brought it out yet, or people are advising him against it, and I feel like it's got a lot of shit to spill, and hence Kanye West saying, oh, you know, also one of those who say, oh, you know what, I didn't intend for this beef to happen. I don't know why my name's been in it. I just want people to love, you know, that bipolar
whatever.
guy. 1 minute, you know, he's 1 minute 40. I'm like, please, you know. So I'm thinking maybe Drake knows some shit about him that he don't want to come out. You know what I mean, kind of thing. So yeah, so watch his face. I would like to see the baby's face, really.
I would. I mean, my thing is, I mean, I know Pusha T. I know a lot of people don't know Pusha T.
Yep.
He still looks the same.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I think his brother still raps, but he's into
Yeah.
Christian music now. His brother.
Okay.
So that's why I guess part of the reason why they don't rap together.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
He got hold of Mace.
I heard a lot of people have been advising Drake against replying because you know, like when you've got beef with somebody, it can't be beef if one person just stops talking.
It takes two.
If one person stops talking, the other person keeps coming. Now this is like exactly. So let it go, kind of thing. And you know, and I think one of these OG rappers told Drake, don't do it. He goes, because this is how you're beefing now. This is how you end up like Biggie and Tupac, and someone ends up dead, which I agree with. Do you know what I mean? I think if it can just stay friendly, banterish, and then they come together, you're right, blah, blah, blah. You know, that kind of thing. But then these rap wars go deep. So, yep.
I was just thinking that I don't know what brought it up in the first
yeah,
place.
not do I.
Because I'm like, we've never heard of you. all I heard was him in a radio station, you know, and promoting his track and stuff.
Yes.
And, you know, which leads me to the other thing that, you know, I want to speak about on that. But, you know, pushing his albums come out and whatever. And then to your beefing with Drake, I'm like, is there something in the underworld that I don't know about? You know, why are you on this? You know, you should be just trying to rebuild yourself back, you know, to the spotlight. Why do you feel you need to attack Drake? And I guess because people are saying Drake is the number one at the moment. Because Ice Cube was very quick to say that Drake has lost his pedestal now. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. And I'm thinking, look at that. While you are succeeding, there are still, Ice-T's a clever understanding of that. There are still people who are probably saying, yeah, congratulations, but inside they are hating. How quick did he respond to like, oh yeah, Drake is not going to be number one? Do you know what I mean? He's lost his, like basically he's lost his shine kind of thing like that. And I'm thinking, over what? One diss track? You know, one reveal that he had a baby and a oops, you know.
But from what I know of, I feel like, I mean, I don't know this for sure, so anybody knows, will quote me. I think it's Drake that kind of started the beef.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know, you know, like all I know is that Drake sent Pusha T an invoice, you know, invoicing him for publicity. Like he said that Pusha T should pay him, you know, and then when Drake came out with his
that was after Drake responded.
Maybe, I guess that's what I said. Maybe
he then,
you know. But from what I know of Pusha, it felt like from what I've been hearing, it's Drake that was maybe Pusha
he
had beef with him back in the day, and now that Pusha's come back. Drake, I don't know, said, oh, you've woke up now, kind of thing, or you've woke up from your. Then Pusha says something, and then Drake says, oh, look, here's the invoice for, you know. Then Drake comes out with a diss track, and Drake in the diss track was dissing Pusha's wife. Yeah, that's why Pusha came with the kids thing, because he could have come with that from the beginning. But I was thinking, leave the woman's wife alone. What's she done to you? Like. You know, but I think it's good.
Seriously, don't go that deep if you know you've got something you're holding as
exactly.
well. I mean, like, it's a celebrity world. You all know each other. And I'm thinking, now I understand Rihanna's behavior towards him. Nicki's behavior towards him. You know what I mean? Sort of thing like that. But I still like my Drake's music.
Yeah, I think he's doing well. He's always, you know.
On a link to that, Pusha T, obviously, is the whole album cover that Kanye West, you know, paid for. Now, if you don't know, the cover album to Pusha T's album is the
drug den
of the late Whitney Houston. So, you know, it's got all her drugs on the table in the bathroom, basically. All her drugs on the table. It's all, you know, just as it was when she died, you know, when they came in and took pictures. So Kanye paid for that and was like, Pusha was like, no, we already have one, you know, like we already settled on one. But Kanye's like, no, we need this one, you know. I guess he's trying to provoke a reaction with his bipolarness. I have nothing against mental health people, but that guy, seriously. So, so they used that. Now, Bobby's obviously very upset by it. But it comes out that rumor has it that it's Bobby's sister that actually sold the picture to Kanye West.
Oh
yes.
Well, what I heard was Bobby Brown's sister sold it to TMZ, and then Kanye West bought it from TMZ.
Either way, it was in her possession,
and
course. She sold it off. And I just thought, before you start attacking the outsiders, go and attack your own sister. Because your sister's the one who took the picture and sold it off. Don't go to the external. It's already, you know, like, okay, so like you said, like Kanye got it from a third party now. So there you go. So don't come on him for that. Go and check your family, because you should be checking them before your ex died, your daughter died, and whatever. It's too late now to start. Do you know what I mean? I'm just a little bit irritated about Bobby Brown, you know, and his lack of control,
fame whore, that's all
stuff. So that's a bit of a sad. And then I you know, people are saying, you know, like, that's not right. Like, what if someone did that to Kanye? You know, he's lost somebody. He's lost his mum. What if someone took a picture of his mum? You know, you know, I think she's had a cardiac arrest during the surgery or whatever. What if someone took a picture of his mum in that predicament? How would he feel? Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. And obviously, I'm just like, well, you can't understand madness.
Well, with that being said, so I just want to say, with Pusha T, so I can promote, it's a 7-track album, and the album's called Daytona. And like I said, he didn't want that as an album cover, but Kanye is his boss. He's on Kanye's, I think, is it Good Music America or something? He's on Kanye's label on it. But with Kanye's mum, someone said that with Kanye's mum, she didn't die from the surgical procedure. She died due to the aftercare.
Aftercare.
And I remember Kanye wanted to use the picture of her doctor for his album cover.
Yeah.
But the guy's just crazy.
Use your mums.
Yeah,
Use your mums, whatever. For it. I don't want to say it because it's obviously all due respect to the dead. You know, I don't. But I'm just like, if you're man enough to use someone else's mum and make someone else's family feel like that, you know what I mean? You know, like, seeing it everywhere. It's everywhere, you know. You don't. So I'm like, why don't you use your mum and see how you feel about that? Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Yeah, he's loopy anyway.
Man.
He's very loopy.
Man.
On the other scale, the Queen Bee, the original Queen Bee, has filed for bankruptcy. I'm talking about Lil Kim.
She?
Yes.
I was wondering how she made money anyway.
But I'm like, you know, I know
didn't
this
know
kind of game sort of thing like that. You need to maintain a certain look or whatever.
Yeah.
But girlfriend, check your bank. Check your statement before you do something. Because, you know, she's still like in her fashion, whatever. I'm like, if you can't afford it, babe, stop rocking it. Just
I mean,
be
I
real.
heard her house went into foreclosure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that ages ago.
And when I'm thinking, you and Puffy are tight, so that should be resolved pretty
yeah,
quick.
like,
What's that to Puffy?
True.
What's that to Puff?
True.
Like, you shouldn't even. You guys act like you're so close that I don't even expect you to have filed or for it to be announced that you are. Just go out to the other team, yo, G, hook me up.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Do another album. Like, what's going on? Like,
yeah. And did you guys catch her dance move on stage?
I did. Oh Lord. Oh. Apparently, that's what it's supposed to look like.
Is it the other girls in the background were doing the same
no. Okay. No. I don't know what the other girls in the background were doing, but obviously my eyes were on the Oompa Loompa trying to copy and trying to look like she had, and you know, and I know that's her trademark kind of dance because I seen it from the back. You know, that's the bad boy because you can still see Puffy doing the same kind of bad boy. I ain't got no rhythm, but yes, do you know what I mean? Kind of dance, you know? But this was Lil Kim trying a little too hard. And you just need to know, you are not little, you are old big Kim, okay? Stop it. I'm sorry.
Hold on, what was the dance called?
I don't know what the dance is called.
Some kind of
I don't care.
They
But
Houston
need
or
to erase it. They need to get rid of
do.
it. Let me tell you what, because I happened to come across that monstrosity of that whatever that it supposedly was a dance, and someone said, "Wouldn't you love to see Lil Kim have a dance off with Mary J. Blige?"
listen.
Exactly. Another bad boy.
Listen,
you know.
Guys,
I told you, it's their steps.
Your fault. Who would win? I don't
Listen,
know.
first of all, Mary J. Blige would win. And I love the way Mary J. Blige does. I don't like the way people are dissing her. But like you said to me the other day, Shay Queen,
know what you're gonna say.
she's dancing like that all the way to the bank.
You know why? Because it's not so much album sales. They get money. They get money from tours, isn't it? So while people are laughing at her when she's doing her dance and her lightsaber, which people edit into it, her kick, she's thinking fools.
Yeah.
$1, $2.
Yeah. Listen, the real dance off should be between Lil Kim and Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child.
Oh my God! Who done it worse? Yeah, who done it worse?
Nah, I'm sorry, Michelle.
Just to
sorry,
wrap up,
I can take Lil Kim because at least that's entertaining. I didn't know. I was like, what are you doing?
we need to wrap up. So I'm just going to quickly say this. Everybody knows the Destiny's Child reunited for Coachella, and people were going off on Michelle on social media about her dance moves. So Beyonce did, Kelly did like a booty pop, and then Beyonce obviously did the booty pop. And then Michelle did it was a rib cage.
Rib cage movement.
Her butt was standing still like we are not moving. But I have to say this, and everybody that knows me knows, I've been talking about Michelle's dance moves from way back in the day. If anybody got the chance to look at Soldier, Destiny's Child Soldier, she's doing one, I don't know what it is, like she's trying to whine and she needs some WD-40. She needs some oil in her hips because she can keep up, but she doesn't have that rhythm. You know, she doesn't move like have that smooth rhythm. Yeah. She just doesn't. So her and Lil Kim, that would be the dance of the century. Okay, so Snoop, thank you for that.
No problems.
So we're going to wrap up now. So I'm your girl, Queen P.
I'm Snoop.
And finally retiring. No, I shall be back.
Yeah.
Shade Queen.
And obviously, we want to thank Victor
Shade
for
Queen.
obviously appearing on the podcast. All right, take care, people. Bye.
Bye.